Alrighty guys, we do have a box here from GameStop. This guy shipped in one day. It was shipped on, I want to say it was shipped on the 10th and it arrived the 11th, which is kind of crazy. So let's go ahead and crack this open. Wow. That sucks to open. That was a lot harder than it needed to be. But we got the Gaming Greats Republic Commando Battle Droid. This one is awesome to have finally here. I know we just got Scorch in a few days ago, so to have the Battle Droid in now too is quite awesome. Let's go ahead and get an intro filmed for this so I can go ahead and crack him open. Alrighty, so we got our intro filmed. Let's go ahead and crack this guy open. We have two pieces of tape on the top. And of course we do have the cardboard tray. Trying to figure out how this opens. Thing keeps getting stuck, but we do have the very skinny figure there, as well as the accessories. So we do have the backpack and the blaster here separate. So let's go ahead. This guy's really stuck in there too. Wow. So kind of just tear that off, and you can pull that out. I guess from here, they really stuck him in here too. And well, he just fell too. But we do have the Battle Droid here. And yeah, this guy looks really, really good. I do have to say though, definitely some false advertising on the packaging. For sure. That's why I think it's one big reason why I'm not a fan of the plastic-free packaging is, look at this on the box compared to the actual figure here. This looks like a metallic silver. This is like a pale gray almost. Like, they just don't look that similar. I don't know if you guys would agree with me. Even this one on the side here looks much, much better than this actually came out. So, I mean, I have mixed emotions about it. I think that whatever this pale gray color is, it doesn't look like what's on the box, and it doesn't really look like what's in the game either. So I think it still looks good. I really like this design for the Battle Droid, and I'll probably end up picking up a few more, but it's just a little strange. Let's go ahead and look at the accessories it comes with. Obviously, do have the backpack and the blaster. The backpack does just clip in right here, I believe. Like so. So pretty easy. And then you can, of course, lift up the little antennas. And then we do have the blaster here as well. So let's go ahead and get him like this. And there we go. So pretty cool looking Battle Droid. See if I can get him in a nice like position here. So I mean, yeah, we got him all standing up here, and again, I think it's a nice looking Battle Droid. It just, I wish that this was more of a metallic gray, or even if it was just a little bit darker, but it just feels like a matte, plain kind of like a pearly color almost, and it should be more of a metal color. And that's one thing that I think the game is iconic for, is having that metal color to it. And I really love the rust. The rust weathering on this looks incredible, but it just doesn't, like, it's the gray here that doesn't look like the game. So I have mixed emotions about it. I think it looks all right, but definitely interesting. I think this one's going to peg warm on GameStop shelves, so I think it'll be a good way to get a cheap Battle Droid, especially one that I like the design for. So that's pretty good, but yeah, it's just not screaming the game to me, and it's not screaming the packaging either. So pretty interesting, but this is one of the flaws of plastic-free packaging. Alrighty guys, we just got a box in from Pulse. Let's go ahead and crack this guy open and find out what is inside. I'm trying to remember what I got. I don't necessarily remember ordering anything from Pulse, so we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what this is. Oh, okay. I remember what it is. Move this box out of the way. We got Sergeant Kreel. And this is a heavy box, too, which is quite interesting. It's a very heavy box, but we got Sergeant Kreel in, which is awesome. I'm a huge fan of the new Stormtrooper body here, and with them going ahead and making Mike as well, I thought that I had to go back and pick up Sergeant Kreel. So it was one I initially passed on, but we got him now, and this guy looks incredible. I love the packaging here. Not too bad. And I love this. He's got the Kenobi pose. That's so cool. I've never seen the back of this box. That is awesome. That is super cool. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead, get this guy cracked open, and take a closer look. Alrighty, so let's get this guy out of the box. Is there even any tape on this? There is one piece of tape on this figure, right here on this side, so we will get this cut. And this is always a really hard box to open for me, because it's like hard to get under this lip here. So normally what I do with these boxes, I just shove my knife right under the top of the lip here, and I kind of just fold it up, and that helps me get to it. But here we go, we got Sergeant Kreel. Let's go ahead and get him out of the bubble. If I stop bumping into my camera, that would be nice. But, yeah, I got a blaster and the lightsaber here. Let's try to get this out without completely ruining the saber here. I gotta cut the tape here to do that, so I'll come back to whenever this is out. But yeah, we do have Sergeant Kreel out of the box here, and I gotta say I love this figure. He is on, of course, a new Stormtrooper body, so he has great articulation, but he also has a lot of new pieces. So I guess this here is supposed to be a jetpack. Not a ton of paint detail on it, but it looks really good. There is a lot of new molds, like this entire belt is a new mold because it does have the holster and this little pouch here. This is the first time we've ever seen a holster on the like newer belts for the new Stormtroopers, so that is a new mold. So if they ever do belts, they have the holster now for it, which is pretty cool. And of course my doggo is here to say hi, so hola, doggo. But continuing this, I do love the Imperial insignia on the shoulder pad here. That's pretty cool. This is not a new mold, it's just painted differently, but it is the exact same standard Stormtrooper mold. And then these are new molds on the like arm here, those two, and this little thigh piece is new as well. So a lot of new molds here, but it is looking great. I'm not really sure if I have a place on the shelf for it. Oh, and I forgot, obviously this torso piece is new. But yeah, let's go ahead and try to find a place on the shelf for this guy. I'm not sure if I have a spot, but I'd like to find one. So right here on my Imperial shelf, it is very crowded, as you can see, but we have 5 figures to a little stand on the riser. And I'm thinking about squeezing them together and fitting 6 on, because I do have another figure I just got that'll be actually next week's vlog, so I'll just wait for that if you guys, come back next week to see what that figure is. But I've got another figure I want to put on that shelf, so I might as well put Kreel on this shelf as well. So I'm going to kind of squeeze some of those figures together and see if I can make it So fit. We got him in there. It's so crowded, though. Like, he's barely standing up there on the edge, and he's only standing up because he's leaning on the Elite Squad Trooper that's right there. So it's definitely a tight fit, and I want to do something about it, but for right now, this is what we got. And I got to get my Purge Trooper back in there, too, because I took him out to get everything in. So, yeah, pretty cool, though. I need to fix my shelf, because it's very crowded. Alrighty, so we just got back from doing some shopping. I checked out in Ollie's. This was a brand new store that just opened up near me, and they actually had like a ton of Panda Babas and Dr. Ezevans, and I know I just pronounced his name wrong, I don't care, but they were all $10, which is a little higher than I wanted to pay for it. I know I've been to Ollie's and I've gotten $5 figures before, so I considered at $5, but at $10 is just a little too high for me. And then I also went to Target, and Target didn't have much of anything until I started walking down a different aisle. I believe I was on like one of the outskirts aisles, and just lying there on the shelf on one of the baby aisles was a 40th Lando, which means that they had gotten the rest of that wave, and I guess they'd already sold out or they'd been placed somewhere else around the store. I'm still looking for the Wicket and the Scout Trooper from that wave, so hopefully they hit stores pretty soon, but I found the Lando and that was it, and it wasn't in the right spot, which is kind of weird, but I'll definitely be hunting for that a little bit more in next week's vlog, so make sure to stay tuned for that. If you are new to the channel, make sure you go down and hit the like button and subscribe, but that's going to do it for this video, so I'll see you guys in the next one.